Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got his man wide open. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Green Wave, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. So UCLA's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. To throw, it's Stewart. Makes a quick round. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost.
Here he goes. Touchdown, Tulane. They connect for 6. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
First down for the offense.
Game moves into the 35. First down again. There's the handoff. Runs through the defender. Breaks loose at the 45. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Trying the old counter play here. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's long. Breaks into the clear. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy is going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So here we go, third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Pressure is coming. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
How about this defense? That is called bending but not breaking. Back-to-back sacks. What a great job of not giving in and giving up on this drive. Now they've got him to fourth down and goal.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Scanning the field. It's Stewart. Looking deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second.
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Quick throw over the middle. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. It's Tulane on top right now, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
As the first down is still going. Touchdown, Green Wave. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front in this touchdown run.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now.
UCLA, 3.
Bringing it out, it's Shaw. Tackled at the 12. And Coach Lewis, he left that one in the end zone. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Return is brought down at the 31, and your Tulane Green Wave.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Trying to find some room. It's Hill. Has the first down and more. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Takes the handoff again.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Defense is coming after him. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Back to pass. It's Stewart running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Tight end makes the grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw.
And looking for a big play here. Deep shot caught out of the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And that attempt just bounces out of bounds, and that'll be, of course, a penalty.
Free kick out of bounds.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. It's a blitz look here from the defense. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. That's a fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Right spinner over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, UCLA.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. To the air, it's Stewart. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. And doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Point after, up and good. Touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Handoff here from the shotgun. Spinning out of the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll be brought down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Throws it to the right. And try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Wide open downfield. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding. Offense.
Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his man. It's Shaw. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field the punt. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He's past the marker and still going. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the same runner's got it again. Oscar again ripping through the defense. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. In the red area, it's Hill. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown. Green Wave.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back. Everything just working in concert together.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Shaw. Breaking free at midfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense are going to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14. The Bruins are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. Touchdown, Bruins. They finish off the scoring drive. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Stewart. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaking tackles and going. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about how many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup for anybody that they put on him today.
On the move now.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Green Wave. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Not much on that play, brought down short. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And it's Tulane on top right now. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He could go. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback's...
Touchdown, Tulane. Adds 6 more points to the total.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
UCLA, 17.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Ball handed off. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very... this winds up a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Offense comes out to start this drive. They'll run it here. Breaking tackles.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play.
He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Green Wave.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
17.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Pounding away with the run game. Finding space at the 20. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
The offense with poor field position backed up inside their own 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. They'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. And the Bruins will line up to kick it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Looking for some space. It's Hill. Gets some space around the 30. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Picks up the first, looking for more. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Tulane. This offense is still clicking. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. He's got room to run.
Return brings it out to the 32. And your Tulane Green Wave will take over.
And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Grinding away with a running game. Gets the first and still running. Nobody can bring him down. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Finding space at the 20. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Touchdown, Green Wave. This offense cannot be stopped. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
UCLA 17.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense showing a bunch formation now. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance at coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The Bruins will line up to punt it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Dropping back, it's Stewart. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Green Wave. Strong game by this quarterback.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
The offense starts with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.